Hi everybody, it's Cathryn again. Today's project is kind of a sister project to the Get Well card I did yesterday. I'm using the same Submarine Life stamp set. I'm not doing this big little scene in here this time, but I'm making a little treat box, gift box, whatever it is you want to call it. I'm also using the Perennial Postage dies and Lighter Than Air Designer Series paper. Now this box measures 3.5 by 2 by 1.5. All right, and inside here I have a lip balm holder keychain. Okay, I made these. I got the blanks from, these actually came from Temu, but they do have them on Amazon. All right, and it holds a lip balm. It will hold the regular chapsticks and Blistex and stuff. This one was from my daughter's college orientation 2 years ago for St. Joseph's. Now it's university. It used to be college when I went there. And my mom worked there too. It was a college, but now it's a university, so they've grown up in the world a little bit. Okay, so what we need for this project is basic white for stamping. We need a piece of Tahitian Tide, which is retiring, that is 7.5 by 7.25. I'm using that same label that I used on the card yesterday from the Perennial Postage dies. And from the Lighter Than Air Designer Series paper, we need 2 pieces that are 3.25 by 1.75, 2 that are 3.25 by 1.25, and 2 that are 1.75 by 1.25. Okay, all right. Please use this host code for any purchases under $150, not including your shipping and tax. And please subscribe and hit the like button for me. Okay, we're going to start on the 7.5 inch side, and you want to score at 1/2, 2.5, 4, and 6. Turn it to the 7.25 inch side and score at 1.5, 5, and 6.5. Okay, now you want to fold and burnish all of your score lines. Okay, so how we have it, the skinniest rectangle is over here. There's a 3/4 inch strip there and a 1.5 here and here. And this is what we're going to be doing right there. All right, so you're going to start over here. Go to the first score line, cut it to the first score line, and then wedge up into that skinny rectangle. Go to the next 2 score lines and cut it to the first score line, and then wedge both sides of that square. And go to the next score line, cut it to the first score line, and wedge that square. Okay, so now turn it so that the skinny rectangle is on this side. And we're going to go to the first score line, cut it to the second score line, get rid of the rectangle, and wedge both sides of the square. Go to the next 2 score lines and cut them to the second score line. Take off that rectangle and wedge both sides of the square. Okay, now we're going to take these 4 pieces off and then wedge up into the skinny rectangle. Okay, now we need a corner rounder. We're going to round the corners of this top piece. And that's what your cardstock should look like when you're done cutting. Okay, now put some tear and tape on what's left of that skinny rectangle. Take the backing off. Flip it over. Flip over the side with the tape, and then the other side to mate it. Okay, so now this is our back right here with the seam. Put your side tabs in and put a little bit of glue on them. You could cut these tabs a little shorter, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, and then put some here and close it and make sure the sides are nice and even. Okay, that's your box. All right, we need all our pieces of DSP, the largest pieces on the front and the back. The second largest, the sides here, the long ones, and these small ones on these two sides. Okay, now we're just going to let this sit a minute, and we're going to do some stamping. Okay, this time I'm using Tahitian Tide and Parakeet Party, which are both retiring, and Daffodil Delight and Pumpkin Pie inks. Okay, so first let's do our tag, and this is going to say hello. And I'm going to put it to the right. And now with Daffodil Delight, we'll do the submarine body. Okay, and then we'll do the periscope with Parakeet Party. And then with Pumpkin Pie, the propeller. Okay, now we'll just put it together with my mat. Just a little dab of glue where the periscope and the propeller go. Okay, we'll let that dry. And we need our box. And I'm going to take some of the Lemon Lime Twist ribbon, which is retiring. It is the Petal Pink and Lemon Lime Twist ribbon combo pack, and it's going to be retiring. And I'm just going to wrap it around 2 times and then tie a bow. Okay. Okay, now we're going to put our hello on. I'm just going to clip the end off, and then I'm going to put this on with mini dimensionals. I'm going to put it over in this corner here. And then I'm going to get my propeller and put some dimensionals on there. Okay. And then I'm just going to put this right here. And that's it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed these 2 Submarine Life projects. It isn't retiring, so you still can get this for the duration, for a little while at least. Okay, have a great day. Please subscribe and hit the like button, and all my info is below. Bye-bye.